Hey folks, so me and the wife was talking and we decided that it might be a good idea to really, on our foraging videos, to really focus in on like one plant at a time, talk about some of its benefits, some of the things that we do with it, really highlight that plant. And so today I want to talk about the dandelion. Now, today we are smoking some chicken and some ribs, and we are going to make a baked potato, I think maybe, and some beans, and then I'll probably pick a mess of dandelion greens to eat with a salad. But I really wanted to show you guys about the dandelion today and tell you about it, some of the vitamins and minerals, some of the different things that we have done with it anyway that you can do as well, and many, many more. There's a couple of things we still haven't tried that I'd like to try to do with it. I think would be fun. But anyhow, let's get down to it and let's talk about the dandelion. So here is a good example of a dandelion. Here's the flower, right here. And then here are the greens. And you can tell that they're real jagged. Now there's a couple of lookalikes. There's the Carolina, which is safe to eat. And it'll have kind of a different setup, but very, very similar. Almost, it's hard to tell the difference. There's a thing called cat's ear, which once again, very hard to tell the difference, but looks very similar and is safe to eat as well. And then there is another plant called wild lettuce, which at this stage looks very similar as well. But instead of being as jagged as these are here, as you can see, how jagged those leaves are, it'll be more like a C shape in between the leaves. And it's got all kinds of health benefits as well. Perfectly safe to eat also. So you don't have to be too scared. The dandelion is a safe, good one to start on, good one to start learning on as far as eating goes. So you can pick this bloom here, which I'll just pick it off real quick just to show you guys. You can pick this bloom here, and on the back side is a green section. And you can pluck that green section off right there, and you can take the petals here, and you can make a tea out of that, and then take that tea and make it into a jelly, and it is very similar to honey and very, very good. You can also just take this just like it is right here, and batter and fry it, and it's delicious fried. To me, it reminds me a lot of a fried mushroom. So that's the things that we've done with the bloom. We've also added them to salads and stuff, and they look real pretty in a salad. Adds a lot of color. Good stuff, good tasting. Very, very good. Now this green part back here can be a little bit bitter, so you'll have to watch it. But the dandelion itself, the bloom itself, very, very good. And we'll just pluck the green off here so you can get once again a better look at its jagged like edges there. Also very, very, very good. You can also pull the root, dehydrate the root. We've done this and make tea out of it. We have done that. It makes an excellent tea. We like herbal tea. We like to make it. It's got a lot of health benefits. It helps me. So I got a lot of arthritis and stuff. Hands hurt all the time. Knees hurt all the time, right? It helps quite a bit to make a tea out of this and plantain. A little bit of honey, apple cider vinegar, or the wild lettuce. It helps a lot too to make a tea out of it. But we'll really focus, like I said, here today on the dandelion. So you may be asking yourself, right, what kind of vitamins and minerals are we looking at here? So let me pull it up here. I've got it on my phone. It says here that dandelion greens can be eaten, cooked or raw, served as an excellent source, they serve as an excellent source of vitamin A, vitamin C, and vitamin K. Also contains vitamin E, folate, small amounts of other B vitamins. Also, dandelion greens provide a substantial amount of several minerals, including iron, calcium, magnesium, and potassium. And then my wife has got a notebook here. She didn't write the vitamins down, but she wrote down some of the health benefits. And let me get there for you guys. Now, this notebook is a work in progress. We want to make this notebook because I don't believe that, so to get a little bit religious, I guess you'd say, on you right now, I believe that one of these days, in order to have any money, you'll have to take a mark called the Mark of the Beast, and that's the only way you'll be able to pay to have like internet, electric, cell phones, all that good stuff. Honestly, some of the places we forge, that stuff's not real easily obtained, right? You might be out in the woods somewhere and not have internet service on your phone or something like that. So she has started making a notebook, and we need to add pictures and stuff. Eventually put it in a big 3-ring binder. And what we would kind of talked about doing is maybe making some copies of that, and trying to hold like days at conservation sites or something. Maybe let me know if that's something you guys might be interested in. Maybe we could all meet at a conservation site someday and walk around and just show you guys a few of the things that we know. Guys, we don't know that much. We really don't. But if you can take what little bit we know and then go start learning yourself, use that as confidence to go learn yourself, man, that'd be great. And these notebooks, right, this is something that you can do, right, yourself. You don't have to have us to do it. But anyhow, we had kind of talked about doing that. We think it'd be really good. We really have a desire to teach people these things. So the dandelion, right, it's edible and medicinal, as she wrote. You can eat everything. We done talked about that. The whole dandelion's edible. The bloom, the leaves, the roots. You can make a coffee out of the roots, a caffeine-free coffee. That's supposed to be really good. That's the one thing I haven't done that I would like to do. I'd like to try that to see if it's any good or not. But anyhow, she goes into the medical benefits. It aids in digestion, helps stimulate appetite. The root itself, once again, right, caffeine-free coffee. It helps out liver conditions. Also believed to help and treat in the treatment of acne, eczema, high cholesterol, heartburn, gastrointestinal disorders, diabetes, and even cancer, blood pressure, and provides lots of antioxidants. Reduces blood sugar, reduces inflammation. That's why I like it so much. Aids in weight loss. It boosts the immune system, and it helps your skin. It's really good for your skin. I'm guessing, if I had to guess, that would be the vitamin E. But you can also make salves out of it if you would like to, right? You can make lotions out of it. You can make all kinds of things. You can do all kinds of things when you eat it. So today, like I said, I will pick a mess of them dandelion greens. I'll pick a mess of this onion grass, garlic grass, whatever it's called. We've got quite a bit of narrow leaf plantain I've been seeing around, and a little bit of broadleaf around, so I'll probably pick some plantain to add into it. And guys, when I make that salad, this is one thing you guys need to know if you start eating greens, especially wild greens. They got a lot more flavor than store-bought lettuce, and sometimes that flavor can be kind of bitter. So you want to pick the tender greens, but if you make a salad, like you make your salad anyway, so you usually buy either a bag of that iceberg lettuce or a head of lettuce from the grocery store, right? And you add cheese, and you add bacon bits, and ham, and tomatoes, and cucumbers, and red onions, and salad dressing, right? You probably have a little bit of salad with your salad dressing, right? Don't treat the greens any different that you pick wild. Do the same thing. Wash it up really good. Go ahead and add your pepper and your so we like a lot of black pepper on our salad. Add pepper and cheese and tomatoes and lead and bacon bits if you want to, or ranch salad dressing or whatever. Go ahead and do all that. Don't treat it any. Don't just go in there and eat it raw and be like, I don't like it, right? You probably really don't like the lettuce raw either. I do. I like raw lettuce. I like raw greens without anything on them. They're just fine with me. But don't go in there expecting it to be this fantastic thing without doing the same thing you do anyhow from the store. Sometimes, I'll tell you, even you almost feel kind of guilty putting all that stuff on it, right? You're like, man, this stuff's so good just by itself. A little bit of lemon juice maybe, or a little bit of oil and vinegar, and you're good to go, which is good. It's delicious. I like them as cooked greens also. Of course, if you add enough bacon grease and a little bit of vinegar to about anything, it's bound to be good. But those are just a few of the health benefits that we've come across with the dandelion. We really like to dehydrate the greens and make teas. Use it in tea mixtures. It adds a good flavor to tea. So we'll wrap this video up. But guys, the biggest thing is, the reason why we wanted to focus on this, like I said, is I want you guys to have the confidence to go do it now, right? Not to be so scared that you're going to, listen, you need to treat it with respect. You need to know what you're doing. But all the dandelion lookalikes are safe to eat. They're not going to hurt you. Get out there and do it, man. And don't act like the stuff from the store don't come with its own risks, right? All the time you hear of recalls of food constantly, lettuce and all of that stuff, because it's been mishandled and all of those things. Guys, this way you know where your food's coming from. You know what's been introduced to it. You clean it up real good, and it's probably safer than what you're getting at the store. So use that knowledge and go do it. The other thing I want to say, I'm going to wrap this video up, is there is a lot of medical benefits to these things. And I do understand, I used to think it was a hippie idea, truthfully, but I do understand better now, right? Medicine can be what we eat, right? Medicine can be what we consume. That can go a long ways to helping us. And a lot of over-counter medicines, listen, I take them. I'm not trying to, tell you not to take them or none of that. But a lot of them have a lot of their own drawbacks as well. And if I can go and pick wild greens that the good Lord has provided, and make a salad, or use it in a tea, and feel better, I would rather do that than take ibuprofen that I know is eventually going to chew my kidneys down. So, guys, please get out. Take your kids. This is a great way, right, to get out. If you got little ones and you don't know what to do right now, and it's a pretty day and they're just wanting to be outside and they're talking about being bored, get them involved, right? Get them picking blooms and get them to, and make your guys some jelly, right? Get them picking blooms and batter them things up and let them help you and fry them. Let them make mistakes. Let them get out in the dirt. It'll be good for them. Help build their immune system. Guys, thank you for watching. Next video we will really focus in on a different plant. Once again, you can combine a bunch of these plants in your greens, but I really want to narrow down, that's what I was looking for. I really want to narrow down on some and really hone in on some particular plants. Man, just 5 or 6 of them, and you don't have to buy lettuce from the grocery store no more. Guys, thank you for watching. We'll catch up to you later.